All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Cooking with Charlie. We are going to do a po' boy sandwich today. It's one of my favorite sandwiches you can make. Usually they're like fried up shrimp and got some like Cajun seasoning, a little spicy seasoning. Today we're going to do grilled shrimp and grilled like French bread. So today I'm going to do, for now, I'm going to start making my little bit of garlic butter to put on the bread to grill it. So you just got about a tablespoon of butter that I already put in here. I've got a tablespoon of garlic that I put on here. I'm just kind of mixing it up. Nice and soft. I'm going to take the bread, open it up, throw this garlic butter on here, spread it all around. This will help get a good, nice grill, nice crust on it. And that is about all we're going to do for this bread for now. Close that up. Wash up. And then for the mayo spread that I'm going to do, I'm going to make a Cajun mayo. So I'm going to add another thing of garlic. And I've already put in some mayo. And I got some garlic there. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoned salt. And a little bit of Cajun. This is just regular old Cajun seasoning. Just add it right on into there. Get a nice layer in there. And then I add whatever hot sauce you like. This Cholula is one of my favorites. So I'm going to add that, about 3 or 4 drops, and mix this up. And this is good to like make ahead of time. You can make a bunch of this and leave it sit for a couple of days and use it for a few days in a row. So don't be afraid if you use too much or make a bunch of it. And the longer it sits, the better it tastes. And then it looks like this, almost kind of like a reddish orange color. So we'll let that sit. And now we got to prep our shrimp. So I've already got some shrimp in a bag. It's pre-peeled, pre-done everything. The only thing I suggest about shrimp is if you're going to grill it or cook it or do anything to add flavor to it, get raw shrimp. Because if you get cooked shrimp, you're not adding any flavor to it. So what I'm going to add is the seasoned salt. Some Cajun seasoning. Again, this po' boy should be a little bit on this, give it a little bit of spiciness to it. So add as much Cajun as you want. Some garlic. This is definitely going to be garlicky. And then I usually seal up the bag, shake it around, and then this shrimp is definitely well covered. Now, I'm going to start by putting this bun onto the grill. So we've already got the grill started, and we've already got some zucchini on the grill that we showed you from a different video. So here we go. Got the bun on. And we're looking pretty good. So you can see we already got the zucchini. We got the bun. And now we're just going to let this grill up a little bit, probably a couple minutes. And then we'll get our shrimp on there. Alright, now we're back again. We're going to start, usually on a po' boy, you got your nice French bread, you got your shrimp, and then you also got a tomato that I've already pre-washed and ready to go. We're just going to cut it up. So I'm just going to do some nice thin slices. I don't really like thick slices of tomato. I like a lot of tomato, but the thicker they get, the more they fall off the bun. So we're just doing some nice thin slices of tomato. And that'll be it for that. And then, obviously, I like onion. Usually, I don't see too many po' boys have onion on them, but since I like it, I'm putting it on there. So nice thin slices of onion. And then, usually there is like iceberg lettuce or something like that. I've got some spinach, and I really like spinach, so I'm just doing some fresh spinach. So now, that bread should be ready. And we're going to go outside, and we're going to cook the shrimp. This is a pretty easy way to do it. Usually only takes about 2 to 3 minutes. So now, we're just gonna open up our bag. Checking our buns, looking real good. So that'll come off. Got our garlic breads looking good. So now, we can add our shrimp. And I'm just gonna open them up, dump them out. And I've got my spatula, and I'm gonna sort them out onto the grill. These are gonna take probably just a couple minutes. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna prep this bun, and then they will be ready by then. So we're gonna close that up, bring the bun inside. Alright. So now we've got our ciabatta bun ready to go. And we've got our garlic mayo, our Cajun mayo that we made. So I'm going to just dollop it on there. It's a nice thin layer, both sides. Now I'm going to add my spinach to it, to the bottom part of it, and then I'm going to add my tomatoes, and then my onions. And then the shrimp should be ready here pretty soon. So we'll go back out there and double check them, maybe flip them. Shrimp doesn't take very long. The way to cook shrimp is as soon as they start shrinking up and get pink, they're done. See how they're already starting to get pink? Let's give them a quick toss. Probably another minute or two and these things will be ready to go. Making sure they all kind of get a little flipped. You can see the seasoning on there that we just shook on there. All that garlic and Cajun on there. Now for healthier options, we didn't add any oil to this. We didn't do any of that. So all it is just seasoning and shrimp. Let's close that up for just a couple minutes and then they'll be ready. Alright, so now we've waited like another 30 seconds or so. These shrimp, see how they are pretty shrunk up. They're just nice and circular. They're not spread open. That's when you know the shrimp are done. And they're white. They don't look translucent. And that's how easy it is to actually cook shrimp. So if you're going to make shrimp, you should make sure that you're just buying non-cooked shrimp. Alright, now let's go in and we'll make this po' boy. We'll finish this thing off. And you can just throw on as much shrimp as you want. That thing nice and piled high. Just throw that top piece on there. Well, that's a good that's a good sandwich. Nice, spicy. Cools down with the tomatoes and the spinach and the onions. That's a good sandwich. Thanks for tuning in.